Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram if you want to get in contact with me, if you want to argue with me, if you want to be like, yo, what up? Just holler at me on Instagram. That's the best way to do it. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Tory Lanez stops his video in the middle of filming because the director replaced a dark-skinned girl with a light-skinned girl. And Jay-Z provides a lawyer for the family that was held at gunpoint by the police in Arizona. Plus, Lil Nas X drops on Friday, and Nas is writing a children's book. Two different Nas's. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, so Tory Lanez says this is an ongoing problem in our community of entertainment that needs to stop. As a black man, sometimes I'm going to joke about the black community just like we all do, but what I'm not going to do is allow any of these directors to devalue our black woman. Countless times I've seen directors swap out women of color for a woman of lighter complexion or a woman with straighter hair, etc. It is our responsibility as artists to stand up and not let this happen. It's been time to embrace our woman of color. Black is beautiful, right? Hey man, and this is dope, right? So basically, y'all can see in like the video that Tory Lanez basically was filming his music video, whatever the case may be. There's a girl off to the side doing like, you know, moves or whatever, just like these video girls do, right? She's beautiful, dark skin, shining in the light, kind of looks like Keisha, tall, right? Look, and y'all like, who the fuck is Keisha, right? So for people that don't know, the classic movie Belly with DMX, Keisha, they was in the house, the White House, the whatever, man. So anyway, kind of looks like Keisha, but then the director, I guess, maybe called, you know, her over or whatever, and then slid in like this frizzy haired, you know, shorter, light-skinned chick. And the light-skinned chick looks good too, right? But Tory Lanez is like, hold up, I was like enjoying this other girl's vibe, plus she's beautiful, and here y'all go again with the bullshit where you try to like not whitewash something, but just, hey man, just trying to make it seem like only light-skinned girls are beautiful, or you're beautiful if you're lighter skinned. You know what I mean? And Tory Lanez wasn't like here for it, and he was like, nah, sent a signal to the director and was like, no, bring the other girl back. He did. And then Tory Lanez just, you know, continued to film his video, which is fire, right? And then this could have just went under the radar, right? That could have happened. Tory Lanez could have said, nah, I like the dark-skinned girl. Could have kept going on about the video. Could have kept going on about his day, and that was it. But he took it a little further, and he actually put this up on his social media and then wrote a statement about it, letting people know what he did and why he did it, right? Which is really cool. Like, just to step out there in full support in the public eye of black women is dope, right? Because, you know, this country will try to demonize you if you try to support a black woman or even a black man. Like, yo, I support my black people. Oh no, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird and funny, right? So I think that is cool that Tory Lanez did it. He did it in front of everybody, and he's just letting people know, like, all colors are beautiful. Not saying nothing's wrong with the light-skinned girl, not saying nothing's wrong with white women, you know what I'm saying? But that dark-skinned woman is definitely beautiful. She needs that attention. She needs to know that she's beautiful. Other women who are her complexion needs to know that that is beautiful as well. And basically, he's just saying, like, yo, you're not going to paint an American image of what beauty is and not include this. That don't rock with us, right? And I think it's fire. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. I also almost forgot. And Tory Lanez just opened up like a new store called Notorious Cream or Notorious Ice Cream, right? So it's short for his name because Tory Lanez actually is short for Notorious Lanez, right? And he got Notorious from Biggie actually. So he named himself after Biggie, right? And so now he has like Notorious Ice Cream, which is dope. So yeah, that's cool too.
To the tense confrontation between Phoenix police and a young family. Parents and their two daughters, 1 and 4 years old, held at gunpoint. Major differences emerging between the police report and the video captured by witnesses. So what started this confrontation? Here's ABC's Zachary Quiche with more.
Get out the car!
You're watching cops in Phoenix threaten Aisha Harper, a 24-year-old pregnant woman with her 2 young children by her side.
I can't put my hands on that baby, man. I can't. I'm pregnant.
Police later stated in their report that they feared she was reaching for a weapon. This incident unfolding after police received a report of a stolen doll from a nearby dollar store. The video starts after the family pulls up at their babysitters and are approached by police with guns drawn.
You're gonna get shot!
Harper's partner, 22-year-old Drayvon Ames, is also threatened and issued a stern warning. Pulled from his car, he spreads his legs and then is kicked by the cop.
When I tell you to do something, you do it.
Then, when his fiancée refuses to put the children down, the officers only get more upset.
When I tell you to I can't put my hands on that baby.
Hey!
Whoa, sir, come down!
Later, Harper gives her baby to a complete stranger. These videos were obtained by the family's pastor and shot by witnesses that did not want to be identified. In a police report, officers say the family acknowledged that their 4-year-old may have taken a toy, but police assert that the couple also may have taken other items and were combative. However, neither parent was formally charged. Tonight, the family has filed a formal notice of their intent to bring a $10 million suit against the city. They say the officers' actions violated their civil rights. Tom, the police department says that they take all allegations seriously and that the matter is currently being investigated. Tom?
Zachary Quiche for us tonight.
Well, here's the situation, right? The whole thing is that this family in Arizona, it was like 4 or 5 of them, right? They were like at Family Dollar, right? There is nothing in Family, it's not like they were at the Gucci store. You feel me? It's not like they were on Rodeo Drive. It's not like they was in a Louis Vuitton store. Ain't nobody trying to steal a bunch of shit, right? Anyway, they were at Family Dollar, right? Where things cost $1, right? And so anyway, you know, they come out of Family Dollar, they're about to hop in their car, whatever like that, and I guess one of the little kids, a little girl, and I've seen this happen numerous times and time over, right? Not just with black people, I've seen it happen with black people, but I've seen it happen with white people, I've seen it happen with Asian people, I've seen it happen with Spanish people, I've seen this happen with all kind of different cultures of people, right? Where you go into the store and you have a toddler. Let's say they're between the ages of, I don't know, 3, 4, and 5 years old, right? And you get what you got to get from the store, whatever like that, and you walk out, right? And then you realize, only to come to realize, that toddler, that kid has a toy race car in their hand that they grabbed from the aisle in Walmart, and you wasn't even really paying attention to what they had in their hand, right? Or they grabbed a bag of chips from the bodega, or whatever the case may be, right? So this little girl who's with the family ends up grabbing a baby doll out of Family Dollar, right? And so the whole family, they're walking, and the little girl has a doll. She's 4 years old, right? And the police come out of nowhere, guns drawn at the family, you know, and saying, get on the ground, put your hands up, right? So, but they don't say anything to the family until the mother is sitting in her car, right? The mother is trying to get her baby situated, has a baby in her arm, trying to get that baby situated. The other kid is like the 4-year-old little girl's like in the back of the car, and then the mother is also pregnant with another baby, right? So she got mad kids already, right? They're telling her, put your hands up. She's like, I can't put my hands up because I have a baby in my hand unless you just want me to drop the baby on the floor store, and then that's it, put their hands up. But yeah, maybe the police, that's exactly what they want her to do, is just drop the fucking baby and put their hands up, right? So anyway, they go on to like say, you're gonna get shot if you don't put your hands up. They're screaming, they're getting all crazy. The woman is like, oh my God, I can't put my hands up. Ends up literally handing her 4-year-old daughter off to some complete stranger that's outside on the street, who was just like, oh my God. Another black woman basically was like, oh my God, this black woman is being, harassed by the cops. She has a baby in her hand. Just hand your baby to me for right now while you deal with them. At least I'll hold the baby type thing. You know what I mean? Kicking the young man's, legs to the side. I said, when I tell you spread your legs, you better spread your fucking legs. Even though he did spread his legs, he spreaded them, but the cop wanted kicking his legs, just to kind of like show authority or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, the family did not get arrested. No charges have been filed about theft or anything like that, because any cop would know and understand, oh, that little baby just walked out the store with, a doll. Go put the doll back or whatever like that. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen like a kid, walk out the store with a bag of chips, and a black family, and the mother was like, don't you ever leave this fucking store with a bag of chips, because kids don't know, and sometimes the parent doesn't really see what the kid is doing. So just return the item or whatever. That's it, right? Anyway, so why am I even talking about this, right? Because we're supposed to be talking about hip-hop, right? But Jay-Z, and Roc Nation basically stepped in, and they are providing this family a lawyer, right? Because basically the mother of the family was like, yo, I'm suing the Arizona Police Department for $10 million, right? Basically $2.5 million per family member, right? To equal up to $10 million, right? And how are they going to do this, and where they're going to get a lawyer from? And is that lawyer going to charge them, $5 million so that the family only gets $5 million, or whatever the case may be? But Jay-Z's company, Roc Nation, has decided to provide a lawyer for free for this family so that they can sue the state of Arizona and get this money. And that is dope, right? Because now Jay-Z is using his celebrity, his influence, his power, people that he knows to really help out families who need this kind of help, or who are not fortunate enough to be able to provide this kind of help for themselves, right? So, 49-year-old billionaire Sean Carter from Brooklyn is doing his thing by helping like this family out. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope. And I really hope like this family is able to get some money from the Arizona Police Department, and maybe this will serve as an example. A rep from Roc Nation, made a statement basically saying that this is unacceptable, that they have to learn not to use excessive force, that this is just a family, and that they will stand behind the family until that family gets justice done for them, which means, the money and everything that they think that they deserve, right? The only thing now is that I'm sure death threats and harassment and all kinds of stuff are going to come to that family because they're suing the police department, so, they got to watch out for that shit. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments down below. All right, so look, it's finally happening, right? So Lil Nas X blew up, right, over the past couple months. And some people were like, he's a one-hit wonder. Some people are saying that he came out of nowhere. A lot of different things, right? Other people like, this is his only country song. Other people like, this is a parody. Some people were very upset at Lil Nas X, saying he was disrespecting hip-hop. Others are saying, how is he disrespecting hip-hop? He's not talking about shooting, old ladies in the face. He's talking about riding a horse. I mean, you always talk about how things are so super negative, so then why, if he's on some positive shit, are you mad at him, right? He's just a kid. Whatever you might think about Lil Nas X, right? He's about to drop his album on Friday, right? Which is cool. Well, not really an album. I would say like an EP. It's got like probably like 7 songs on it, right? Old Town Road, the remix is the very first song on it with Billy Ray Cyrus, right? He has another song called Panini, another song called Family, Kick It, a song called Rodeo, a song called Bring You Down featuring Ryan Tedder, Ryan Tedder is the lead singer of One Republic, and then a song called Closure, right? So the only two features he has on here is Billy Ray Cyrus and then Ryan Tedder. Every other song, he's on it by himself, right? Including the song called Rodeo, which sounds like some country music type shit, right? Maybe this is a temperature check, right? Maybe this is a way to like taste test, you know, the hip hop community or the country music community and see like what songs do we like Lil Nas X to gravitate more towards, right? Because some songs do sound like they may have like a hip hop undertone to them, but a song like Rodeo or the other song with Ryan Tedder definitely seems like they're more on the pop or country music side, right? So, I mean, look, I haven't heard any damn songs off of the joint except for the very first one, Old Town Road, like we all have. So I guess we'll probably see like if the album or the EP or whatever is good, and then if there's like different kinds of songs on there. So maybe a few songs like hip hoppy, trap, rap kind of songs, and then other songs are more like that country music or country trap kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then based on what song stream better, let's say Rodeo, which is like a country trap song, probably, I'm basing that off the title. If that song streams way better than all the other songs, then Lil Nas X and his record label, they kind of know to gear more towards that country trap shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this might be like a nice, cool temperature check, especially since it hasn't been like a bunch of promotion, anything about this album. It's just gonna slide on out there on Friday. So, you know, we'll see how it is, and then, hey, we'll see what happens with Lil Nas X after that. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. So for a very long time, right, and this is like when Nas was like going hard, rapping and everything like that, a lot of things like the overall message in his music had been something like I wouldn't say like a J. Cole, but I would say more like a Kendrick Lamar kind of message, right? Nas's overall message in his music is help out the kids, do something for the children. Children are our youth. I know I can't, you know, you could be anything that you want to be, you know, type of music, right? And then, you know, Nas kind of fell back a little bit, right? And for a very long time, it was like, Nas, you talking all that, you know, the children are our future, you know, youth are our future, but what are you doing for the youth? What are you doing for the children, right? And for a very long time, he wasn't doing much of anything, right? But then he started getting his money, he started investing, he started making like really smart business decisions, he started popping up on the Forbes list, and now he's opening his own company for children called Major, right? And this company called Major is basically going to provide like children's toys. You know that Nas is invested in a financial literacy app with him and Will Smith to help out teens and stuff, to like learn how to manage their money, to learn how to invest their money. And now he's coming out with a children's book underneath the same company as like he's coming out with the children's toys and everything like that, right? So it's basically like a hip hop spin on children's stuff. So the name of the book is called I Know I Can, right? Which is a reference to like one of Nas's old songs that he had like from like maybe 2002. It was like, I know I can be what I want to be, you know, talking to the children. If you work hard at it, you could be where you want to be, you know what I'm saying? So this is cool because like everything that Nas was rapping about, and it's good to rap about it, don't get me wrong, because you want to plant those seeds not only in other people's head, but in your own head too, right? Plus, if the kids are listening to it, you directly are rapping about it and telling the kids that they can be whatever they want to be. But that's where it stops and ended with Nas for a very long time. But now he's like putting it into play where he's like, I know I told the kids they could be whatever I want to be. Here's the infrastructure for that. I'm setting it up to where, yes, I'm doing children's books. Yes, I'm doing toys. Yes, I'm doing literacy programs. I'm doing everything for these kids so that they can be the future and really carry on the country and the world how it should be. You know what I'm saying? And that is dope, you know? So shout out to Nas, yo. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments down below and everything else. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, on JONNY, Fastlane on Instagram. No Twitter because my Twitter got shut down. And y'all already know what to do. Peace.